Water for Elephants by Sara Gruen. Water for Elephants is a historical novel set in the 1930s during the Great Depression. The story is narrated by Jacob Jankowski, an elderly man reminiscing about his youth. The narrative alternates between Jacob's present life in a nursing home and his past experiences as a young man who joins a traveling circus. After the sudden death of his parents, Jacob abandons his studies in veterinary medicine and finds work with the Benzini brothers' most spectacular show on Earth. The novel explores his life in the circus, focusing on his relationships with Marlena, the beautiful equestrian star, and August, her charismatic but abusive husband. A central element of the story is Rosie, an elephant that Jacob cares for and that plays a pivotal role in the circus's fortunes. The novel delves into themes of love, loyalty, cruelty, and the search for home and belonging. Let's deep dive into the book. Jacob's early life and tragedy. Jacob Jankowski, a promising veterinary student at Cornell University, is devastated by the sudden death of his parents in a car accident. Left destitute and unable to cope with the loss, Jacob abandons his final exams and flees, eventually hopping a freight train. He finds himself on board a circus train belonging to the Benzini brothers' most spectacular show on Earth. This encounter marks the beginning of Jacob's transformative journey into the world of the circus. Joining the circus. Jacob is initially put to work as a laborer, but soon reveals his veterinary skills, catching the attention of August, the animal trainer, and Marlena, the equestrian star. August, recognizing Jacob's value, hires him to care for the circus animals. Jacob quickly learns that life in the circus is harsh and unpredictable, governed by the whims of its owner, Uncle Al, and the volatile August. The circus operates on a tight budget, often exploiting both its human and animal performers. The introduction of Rosie. The circus acquires Rosie, an elephant intended to be the star attraction, but initially she appears to be untrainable. August becomes increasingly frustrated with Rosie, resorting to cruel treatment in an attempt to control her. Jacob, however, discovers that Rosie understands Polish, which helps him communicate with her and begin training her effectively. Rosie's gentle nature and intelligence endear her to Jacob and Marlena, forming a bond that becomes central to the story. Jacob and Marlena's relationship. As Jacob and Marlena work closely with Rosie, they develop a deep and complicated relationship. Marlena is trapped in an abusive marriage with August, who is charming in public, but reveals a violent and jealous nature in private. Jacob, drawn to Marlena's kindness and beauty, struggles with his feelings for her, knowing the danger they both face from August's unpredictable behavior. Their growing affection leads to a tense love triangle, exacerbated by the close quarters and intense pressures of circus life. The dark side of circus life. The novel exposes the darker aspects of circus life, including the exploitation of performers, the mistreatment of animals, and the harsh realities of the Great Depression. Uncle Al, the circus owner, is ruthless in his pursuit of profit, often sacrificing the well-being of his employees and animals. The circus's financial struggles lead to dangerous working conditions and a lack of basic necessities for the workers. This environment creates a sense of desperation and tension among the characters. The climactic disaster. Tensions reach a breaking point during a performance when August's abusive behavior towards Rosie leads to a catastrophic incident. In a fit of rage, Rosie retaliates against August, causing chaos in the circus tent. The ensuing disaster results in the circus's downfall, with the authorities stepping in and Uncle Al disappearing, leaving the performers and workers stranded. This climax serves as a turning point for Jacob and Marlena, forcing them to confront their situation and make crucial decisions about their future. Escaping the circus. In the aftermath of the disaster, Jacob and Marlena decide to leave the circus and start a new life together. They take Rosie with them, determined to provide her with a better life. Their escape represents a break from the violence and exploitation of the circus world, offering a chance for healing and a new beginning. The couple's departure marks the end of Jacob's tumultuous time with the Benzini brothers and the start of a more hopeful chapter. Life after the circus. The narrative returns to the present day, where the elderly Jacob reflects on his life. He reveals that he and Marlena built a life together, raising a family and working in circuses where animals were treated more humanely. Jacob's memories of his time with the Benzini brothers, though filled with hardship, are also cherished as a period of significant personal growth and change. The novel concludes with Jacob making a final escape from his nursing home, symbolizing his enduring spirit and desire for freedom. The power of memory. Water for Elephants highlights the power of memory in storytelling. Jacob's recollections serve as a testament to the enduring impact of the people and experiences that shaped his life. The act of remembering allows Jacob to relive moments of joy, love, and sorrow, affirming the importance of personal history. The narrative structure, alternating between past and present, underscores the idea that our past remains a vital part of who we are. Themes of compassion and redemption. The novel explores themes of compassion and redemption, particularly in the relationships between the characters and the animals. Jacob's empathy for the animals, especially Rosie, contrasts sharply with the cruelty exhibited by August and Uncle Al. This compassion is a source of strength and integrity for Jacob, guiding his actions and decisions. The story suggests that redemption is possible even in the harshest circumstances, through acts of kindness and the courage to stand against injustice. Let's meet together the main characters of the book. Jacob Jankowski is the protagonist and narrator of the novel, whose life story unfolds through his memories of working with the Benzini Brothers Circus. As a young man, Jacob is compassionate and principled, qualities that drive his actions, especially in his care for the animals and his relationship with Marlena. The character of Jacob provides a lens through which the reader experiences the complexities of circus life, the Depression era, and the enduring human quest for belonging and purpose. Marlena is the star equestrian performer of the Benzini Brothers Circus and the love interest of Jacob. She is married to August, but their relationship is marred by his abusive behavior. Marlena is portrayed as kind, talented, and resilient, struggling to maintain her dignity and sense of self within the confines of her toxic marriage. Her bond with Rosie and her growing affection for Jacob represent her longing for a more compassionate and fulfilling life. August Rosenbluth is the head animal trainer of the Benzini Brothers Circus and Marlena's husband. He is a complex antagonist, charming and charismatic in public, but manipulative and violent in private. August's cruelty, particularly towards animals and Marlena, is central to the conflict of the story. His character serves to highlight themes of power, control, and the destructive nature of jealousy. Rosie is an elephant who becomes the star attraction of the circus and forms a close bond with Jacob and Marlena. Initially perceived as untrainable, Rosie reveals her intelligence and gentleness, particularly under Jacob's care. She symbolizes the mistreatment of animals in the circus and serves as a catalyst for key events in the story. Rosie's character highlights the themes of compassion and the ethical treatment of animals. Uncle Al is the ruthless owner of the Benzini Brothers Circus. He is focused solely on profit and is willing to exploit both his performers and animals to achieve his goals. Uncle Al's character represents the harsh realities of circus life during the Great Depression, where survival often trumps ethics. His manipulative and often cruel management style contributes to the precarious and tense atmosphere within the circus. Camel is an elderly worker in the circus who befriends Jacob and helps him find a place in the circus community. Despite his rough exterior, Camel shows kindness to Jacob and represents the camaraderie among the lower ranks of circus workers. Walter, also known as Kinko, is a dwarf clown who initially resents Jacob, but eventually becomes a close friend. His character adds depth to the portrayal of circus life, highlighting the diversity and challenges faced by performers. Both characters underscore themes of friendship and loyalty in a challenging environment. Let's explore together the main themes and concepts of the book. Life in the circus. The novel vividly depicts life in a traveling circus during the Great Depression, highlighting both its allure and its darker realities. The circus is portrayed as a microcosm of society, with its own rules, hierarchies, and challenges. This setting provides a backdrop for exploring broader themes of power, exploitation, and survival. The detailed descriptions of the circus environment, from the performers to the animals, create a rich, immersive experience for the reader. Love and jealousy. The novel explores the complexities of love and jealousy, particularly through the relationships between Jacob, Marlena, and August. Jacob and Marlena's growing affection is contrasted with August's possessive and abusive behavior. The love triangle adds tension and drama to the narrative, highlighting the ways in which love can inspire both selflessness and destructive jealousy. The novel portrays love as a powerful force that can lead to personal growth and redemption, but also to conflict and violence. Cruelty and kindness. The themes of cruelty and kindness are central to the novel, particularly in the treatment of animals and vulnerable individuals within the circus. Characters like August and Uncle Al represent the cruelty that often arises from a pursuit of power and profit. In contrast, Jacob and Marlena's compassionate treatment of Rosie and other animals showcases the importance of empathy and humane values. The novel suggests that kindness can be a form of resistance against a harsh and exploitative world. The search for home and belonging. Jacob's journey is also a search for home and belonging, both in a literal and metaphorical sense. After losing his parents and abandoning his studies, Jacob is adrift, seeking a place where he feels he belongs. The circus provides a temporary home, but it is not until he leaves with Marlena and Rosie that he begins to find true belonging. This theme resonates throughout the novel, reflecting the universal human desire for connection and a place to call home. The impact of aging and memory. The framing narrative of Jacob as an elderly man in a nursing home adds a layer of reflection on aging and memory. The contrast between young Jacob's vibrant life in the circus and elderly Jacob's current situation highlights the changes brought by time. The novel explores how memories shape our identity and provide continuity between past and present. Jacob's reminiscences are both a source of comfort and a reminder of the passage of time, emphasizing the importance of cherishing and preserving personal history. Let's talk about the author. Sara Gruen is a Canadian-American author known for her novels that often explore themes of animals, human relationships, and survival. Born in Vancouver, British Columbia in 1969, Gruen initially worked in technical writing before turning to fiction. Water for Elephants, published in 2006, is her most famous work and was adapted into a successful film in 2011. The novel was widely acclaimed for its rich historical detail and compelling storytelling, earning Gruen a place on the New York Times bestseller list. Gruen's writing is characterized by meticulous research, especially regarding animal behavior and history, and a strong narrative voice. She has published several other novels, including Ape House and At the Water's Edge, further exploring her interest in animals and complex human experiences. Sincere thanks for watching. If you found this summary helpful, consider taking a moment to hit the subscribe button, like or share the video. If you have any feedbacks or book requests, make sure to leave a comment. Regardless, I wish you a great day.